we go. We're starting the NFL draft, episode 34, Packers 2022 draft. Let's get started. Let's start the draft. We're picking really late. We're picking really late in the draft, so this should be very entertaining. Wait, just moving some stuff around here. Let's see. We're gonna skip ahead one pick. And the Bears picked Denard Vance, a cornerback. He was the 4th overall on the board. I'm sorry, putting my numbers in wrong. Bears overall is an 82, 22-year-old. Had a phenomenal combine, the best combine of the top 32 picks. Not of all of them, because I didn't check them all. Skip ahead in the draft. The next pick is halfback CJ Newton. Wow, number 10 on the list here. Second halfback in the thing. 24-year-old CJ Newton went to the Bengals. I'm not sure I like that pick. Unless he's like majorly good. That's a 24-year-old. Yikes. Mother Nature, Father Time's going to catch up to him quick. Skip ahead in the draft. Next pick. Karoon Brown, cornerback. See if I can even find that guy. Oh, Gordon Brown. So, Gordon Brown, he's number 9. He's a 24-year-old too. Whoa, man. 80 overall to the Raiders. Alright, skip ahead in the draft. Next pick. Alright, there's the first wide receiver on the board. He was rated to be number 1, and he went forward. He went to the Panthers, and he was an 80 overall. He's a 22-year-old wide receiver. Did I just press my draft board? I did. Skip ahead and draft. Next pick. Harmon Bellamy. 14th, right outside linebacker. Yeah, 24-year-old Harmon Bellamy was picked. What is this? This is 5 by the Chiefs. That's amazing. 78 overall. He was 14th on the board. I guess they really thought they saw something in him. That should be really interesting. Next pick is Curtis Smallwell, left guard. I scouted this guy for my 30th pick. He was halfway. He was 17th on here, so he was picked 6th. I was 21-year-old, 79 overall. Went to the Titans. Man, there's some crazy draft picks. Some big skippers going on already. Who's next? Lewis Harrell. Cornerback Lewis Harrell. Cornerbacks are flying off the shelves. This is the 15th overall. 7th. Colts. 76 overall. Marion Raji. This guy was 24 years old. Picked 8th. All the old players. A lot of old players drafted. It's too bad Madden doesn't have any 20-year-olds or 25, 26-year-olds. That'd be kind of fun to have a real random one in there. Imagine a 26-year-old rookie, 27-year-old, because I know that's happened before. Anyways, Texans. We make them ultra rare kind of thing, almost like a Pokemon. Ooh, this looks like a good one. Eric Norris. Yeah, he was number 3. This is a good pick, it looks like. The Lions, dang it. I hate when the Lions pick good. Be something to check out. See what his stats are. Alright, tight end. Rasheed Martin. I skipped this tight end because I thought he was too early, and I'm glad I did. 75 overall. Vikings with the 10th pick overall, and now the Seahawks are drafting. Ooh. Ooh, I scouted this guy. Dang it. 12th pick. With the 11th pick, the Seahawks take the tight end I was really kind of interested in. I'll be curious to see about that one. 80 overall, tight end from Wisconsin. All right, next up is Darion Ifrain. Oh, I don't even know how to say that last name. What is he? He's a right outside linebacker. 18th on the board. He was taken 12th overall. Hope I'm not too far away from the microphone. Just got my keyboard in front of me right now. And it's super dark in here. I'm going to have to turn on the light soon. I'm going to do that now. Jets are on the clock. The Jets took another right outside linebacker. 23rd on the list. Man, they are just 81 overall. That's 24-year-old Jamel Halle out of UCLA. So the Jets. I think you hear my chair squeak. Glenn Bradley, the center. .22 on the board. He was taken 14th by the Jets. Did the Jets just pick twice? Or did I just mess up? I don't know. We'll come back to that one. I think I messed up on something there, but let's see who's next. The Patriots. Wide receiver Harris Morrison. 13th on the board. They took him 15th. The Pats. 79 overall. All right. Just making my notes here. Spencer Regis. That's an all linebacker. Left outside linebacker Spencer Regis. 25th on the board. Taking 16th overall by the Bucks. 81. Skip ahead on the draft. Wide receiver. Okay, 21-year-old Galnini Oliver, taken by the Cards. 78 overall, 21-year-old. All right, Macon Duffy. Right outside linebacker. Holy moly. 32nd on the list. This is the last of the first rounders on the big board. He was taken, 18th by the Broncos. 76 overall. 21-year-old. Skip ahead in the draft, one pick. Left outside linebacker. Damon Charlton is not on the board. Already past the top 32. Left guard Camille Foster. Let's see what I got here. That's the second left guard. Oh, he was a red player. Oh, he's way down. That's 74. This is going to be a little bit of a rough pick there at 20 by the Dolphins. I scouted him, but for my 30th pick, just because he was, 30th on the thing, but man, holy cow. Michael Moss, halfback, 8th on the thing. So this is 21, yeah, 21. Michael Moss to the Ravens. Excuse me, 81 overall. Skip ahead in the draft. Strong safety, Roy Schilling. He's not the number 1 safety on the board. He's the number 2 safety on the board. Wow, and the number 1 safety is 21-year-old, 7.3 combine. 22. Cowboys just got their butts kicked in the playoffs by the Rams. 24-year-old. Ugh. Man, 82, but he's 82 overall, so that's the top grade so far. Left end, Christian Tatum. It's not the #1 pick. Left end on the board. Is he on the board? I'm looking. I don't see him. Looking. So separated out now. Oh, he's number 37. He is on my scouted list. He's an 80 overall. Oh, nice. He's taken by the Redskins with the 23rd pick. I knew that name looked familiar. We're already 11 minutes into this episode. Right guard, Terrell Lawlin. 21-year-old. He was on my board. Possible pick. Let's take it 24, so we're a couple too early for me. 78 overall. Defensive tackle. Holding something named guy here. Just looking to see if he's on here somewhere. I'm not seeing him. Not seeing him. Nope, he's not on my list. They're so separated this time around. This is very left tackle, Gary Lovell. Let's see. Wide receiver, quarterback, cornerback, wide receiver, left outside linebacker, left end, left guard. Nope. I don't see him either. Skip ahead in the draft. Donald McDonald, who's a left outside linebacker. So he's strong safety, left end, quarterback 1, halfback 3, wide receiver 4, cornerback 2, cornerback 4, wide receiver. What is this? A left outside linebacker? Oh, there. Okay. So the pick before us was the Bills. It's a wide receiver. It's the 4th wide receiver, 21-year-old Honduras Hennings. He's picking 29th. Oh, did I misclick? Oh, man, I'm just having a hard time all of a sudden. Everybody's like one pick behind now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I messed up right here. 10, 11. Well, you don't have to see this. So I'll be right back. Look at this. With the 30th pick, we have a left end. That is a speed rusher who's supposed to be an early first rounder, projected to be an early first rounder. Got a wide receiver, supposed to be a late first rounder. Wait. Early first round talent. And then early second round. I can't remember which one. Oh, I know how to look it up. I'll say on like just this one right here. Let's see. This is projected to be a 3rd rounder, but actually talent-wise is a late 5th rounder. So this guy right here is supposed to be an early rounder, has the talent of an early first rounder, is available 30th overall. It's a left end, which is one of the positions I need to address. I mean, 19th in overall talent, 79 overall is quick development, It's the first time I drafted anyone that had quick development or any development. They've all been just normal players. So this is scheme fit. This is the man, Marshawn Murray, right here, going to the Packers. 21 years old. Welcome to the team. Immediate contributor. The Steelers took Antone Dukes, who I was looking at for a second round pick, but probably had to be taken in the first round, obviously. So that's 74 overall. Steelers. I'll be curious about this one. Drafted, what, 31? No, Falcons. 31. And I must be tired today, so let's go ahead and draft. Next pick, this will be the last of the first rounds. Jaring Cone, left end, 77 overall. Okay, so there we go. I don't know if he's on here. He's not on here. This would be like the third left end on the board, so I don't know about that one, but we'll have to take a look. And I'll see when something interesting happens. Took Seth Blunt, left guard I was looking at, 75 overall, so 23-year-old. I'm not sure. We'll take a look at it when we get to that point. Vikings skipped JT Barnett, the #1 quarterback on the big board, which I didn't scout, for Alan Thomas here, who was also in the first 32 picks, 21-year-old. Should be interesting there. The Redskins took a safety I was looking at. He's 24 years old, 76 overall, so wouldn't have been a starter or anything. Would have been kind of a backup player. But he's a Redskin now. Here's the left end I was looking at, 75 overall. Ooh. Didn't like that for some reason. 75 overall. Fisherberg, 23-year-old. 2 equals, what, 28? By the Browns. Alright, our pick is coming up in just a split second here. Really late in the second round, and you can see that there TJ Barnett has fallen completely. I didn't scout him at all. Strong arm quarterback from Clemson, and then a wide receiver as well. But let's look at our draft board, because I think we got some. Our tight end that we looked at is on this board. Late second round talent. It's a blocking. Let's see, and then this is also a possibility. This defensive tackle. Strong defensive tackle. Was projected to be a third rounder, but it looks like he kind of combined it up and stuff and got pushed up a little bit. The tight end, and we have this tight end in the third round we can kind of take a look at too. This is a very fast vertical threat tight end. It's going to be a late third rounder, so we might be able to snag these two tight ends for that kind of thing. So we got this pick here. It's either this defensive tackle right here, strong, stout, run stopping defensive tackle, or this tight end who, man, he's just not very fast. So possession tight end, and he's just not jumping out to me very much. This one is actually jumping out to me a little bit more. This defensive tackle who Kenny Clark, Coney Early is moving to oh, I'm so stumped. I'm not trading away this pick. So stumped. I have to think about this. let's just quickly pop over to our team roster. Tight ends on the team. Mike Sullivan, and then 3 71s after that. Defensive tackles. Well, we got that left end. Wow, I just not having a good feeling about that one as being a tight end. Second round, second and fifth, third and fourth, third and fourth, third and third and third, second and fourth next year. So we can get a second and fourth next year. I just gotta pick one. I gotta pick one. Make your selection. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm having a hard time. Let's just take a quick look again. So it's gonna be a stout, run stopping, defensive end, or this. Neither of them are great. They're just not. And then we're risking not being able to draft him. Probably isn't that great either. I'm going with the tight end. 74 possession tight end. There you go. It was worth a shot. There you go, guys. TJ Barrett was finally, or JT Barrett was finally drafted. 3 equals 4 by the Panthers. And he was a 76 overall. That was the #1 cornerback on the draft board. So we're now down to a left outside linebacker that's kind of fallen, and a wide receiver. So one of my later round draft picks. They're really far down the list. I wonder if I missed some people. 3 equals 9. He's 103rd on my list. He went to the Lions. 21-year-old. And we're in the 3rd round. You can see that there's a bunch of second rounders on here that haven't been picked up in a first rounder. But if we look at our draft board here, that defensive tackle that we skipped out on is there. His tight end is still here. And this cornerback is here. Statistically, or not statistically, skills-wise, this should be a late 3rd rounder, late 3rd rounder, late 2nd rounder. I mean, the defensive tackle shouldn't be here, but for some reason he's still here. Let's take a stab at this. This could be a good pick. Yeah, it's a good pick. So there we go. We got another defensive tackle. 22-year-old, 63 in overall talent. Draft some 94. Just couldn't pass up on the talent, so good to go. We're late in the 4th round, and that 1st round pick is still on the board. This tight end here. So let's take a look at our board to see what we got. So we got a cornerback. This is our only 4th round pick available. This means I missed when Javon Foster was drafted. but it's fast. Corner gonna need some help there. Is he worth it is the question. Just because he's fast, you know. He's not gonna be able to do much for the team. But let's take a look at our trade away picks options. This year's 5th. This year's 6th. 5th. 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 Okay. So they just want to trade down with no compensation. So it's the cornerback. All right, welcome to the team. 92 overall. The 73 slot corner. So that kind of takes Josh Hawkins' spot. I was going to take a shot at this guy right here as a quarterback, backup for Aaron Rodgers. He was taking 5-5, and we get the 5-7 pick. So the Chiefs, 71 overall. He was a red player. I mean, obviously, probably not that great, but I was thinking about it, so we don't really have much for 5th round picks, but we will see. Darren Target, what we got available for our early 5th round pick here. That wide receiver still there. The tight end that's fallen. Let's look at our draft board. So we got a 6th round that's kind of fallen, a faster 6th round. A very tall 6th round pick. So this is an early 5th. This is a late, what is it, late 6th? Late 6th, late 6th. Probably pick up both of these with the 5th and the 6th. Let's see if we can trade away the early 5th. Sixth round. These are terrible. I can get a 4th for next year. Additional 4th for next year. Or I can try that wide receiver that's fallen greatly. Was he fast? It's either trade away the 4th round pick next year. No, he wasn't fast. Is he fast? No, he wasn't fast. So this is going to be a 6th. 6th and a 6th. Which one? You're late 6th. Late 6th. So I got a better chance for both of those. With the 5th and the 6th. And then a 7th would be this kicker. And then unfortunately we just miss out on these players. Okay, we're trading away the pick to the Browns. This is the pick that the Redskins got. I traded for the Redskins. They had a better deal. It's long. His name is Long. I gotta put a little yellow over the, I don't know, but like green. He's a cornerback. 73 years. 73. So we'll just say that's 135. So that was for the Wilkinson trade that I got that one. It's funny that his name was Long. Sean Rhodes. Randall Jennings. East Beasley. Okay, no need to. Receiver is still there. Still there. Draft board. We're in the 6th round. Oh. Oh no. They were all picked. All my 6th rounders were picked. Okay, well, we're gonna have to go with a just. Man, it's amazing that you fell that far. And we don't really have much to go by. Alright. Because why the hell not? We don't know anything about him, but here we go. 223rd. Crosby Harvey. Oops. What do we take him? 158th. Packers. He's a 68 overall. I didn't have anybody else. Crosby. Harvey. It's got Randall Cobb's number. 68. He's 21. He was 223 on the depth. Alright, there you go. There's our 5th round pick. I just missed a lot of players on my draft board that people picked up and I just didn't see it. I'm tired right now. I'm just kind of flying through. Oh, you don't need to see this. So we're at the late 6th. This is a mid 7th round pick. And we have this kicker we want to take. So we're going to go ahead and just grab this free safety and give it a shot. 203, 205, he dropped it at 190. So the traditional line, fullback or kicker. This time is a kicker. Here we go. You're being drafted. Who are you? 64th in true talent. Power kicker. It was a good pick. Nate Moore. Nice job, Nate. We were plus 133 because the trade away just counts as nothing. Compare that to last year. Last year we were negative 108. So we had a relatively solid, draft class with the kicker pickup of 158 over the top. You take him out of it, we're at negative 25. Still not terrible, not terrible. So I think that's going to be it. The drafts are always long. This is a long episode. Thanks for watching. Episode 34 is complete. See you next round. Next time for episode 35. I need to post a bunch of these. See you around. Bio Squalor saying goodbye and good night and good draft.